So you have more to offer lah.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah. So, yeah lor.
I see. So where do you foresee the locking dance community growing moving forward? Like where do you foresee it?
Oh, it's very hard to foresee, and I think it's very
What
hard
would
to
you
predict.
hope to see?
I hope it continues to be a bustling, inclusive, positive group. Yeah, I mean, to be very honest, I go to very little battle events. Yeah, I get gist of it when I'm being invited to judge certain events. Yeah, and I'm a little bit shameful to say that, you know, it's only when given the opportunity to judge that I can really see the scene, you know. Yeah, but these days, you know, with jobs and all that, I have to be very selective with my time.
Right.
Yeah, so I haven't been actively going to every battle.
Right.
But from where I'm seeing, I think the scene is currently on a turnover.
Okay.
Yeah, the people in my generation and under have all transited to another phase in life, parenthood, professional jobs and things like that, and different commitments. And now you see a resurgence of the
new faces.
new faces and things. And I think these new faces, they are learning very fast, and they are thriving. Volume-wise, definitely not as big as where it was, but I think that's not important.
Oh, you felt like the volume has.
Volume has went down a bit.
Oh.
I think about 10 years ago we had more.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
volume
okay.
has went down a little bit. I think right now what the scene is facing is a little bit of competition fatigue. Yeah, I think too many battles, and if you see locking battles right now, numbers has dropped a lot.
Yes.
And I think right now it's time to go one full circle again. When I started street dance, it started with showcase competitions, no battle events. Right? But now I feel for camel lock, for locking, showcase very important. Parties very important. Battles very important. Yeah, so I hope to aspire that the scene will become more holistic. People will throw block parties, people will organize showcase locking events. Just showcase, because locking is a performance dance. The
It's
camel
not like
lock,
breaking.
yes, camel lock is not a social dance. It's a performance dance, and the camel lock is made famous because of routines. People forget that there was no battles last time.
Yeah, I even think of that.
Yes, they were dance off like Soul Train line and all that, but it wasn't a battle dance. It's a performance dance, and this battle format, this dance has adopted a new battle format, a new format in experience. So there are so many ways to experience this dance. I hope that our young generations don't be one track. So the question to ask all individuals is a very real question. If you remove the battle, will you still do locking or not? Yeah, you know. So that's a very real, and this is a question to ask all genres.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, except for breaking, because breaking they live for the battle.
Yeah,
I think that's a little bit different.
because their culture and
It's-
their history
yes.
is different.
Yeah, our history for funk styles adopted the East Coast this way. But in last time when popping, locking, all that, it wasn't this format. Everybody is just,
Yeah.
you know. There were exchanges, but not like that. So I think we have to understand. Yeah.
I see.
So
what would your advice be for new dancers coming into the community?
just have fun.
Have fun.
I think have fun, chill. There's no meaning to do something that you're not have fun about. Yeah. If training and battling gives you the gratification and fulfillment, okay, then go that direction.
Yeah.
If you want to just do it for fun and do a showcase, okay, just do. If you just like to be around rockers and don't dance much, or just be around, okay, cool. But most importantly, the intention must be correct. Because I think for the younger dancers right now, I do see a trend that everybody wants to level up or be dope very fast.
Right.
No need just chill just chill. Yeah, everybody wants to dope very. So it's like this taking notes culture. Okay, constructive feedback is good, but it can't be everything. I think the most stressed part about judges these days is not during the battle, it's after the battle.
Hey, judge, why I never get through?
In the first place, why do you have the assumption that I remember every round? Sometimes for a person like me, I'm so in the moment, right? It's like once the moment is gone, it's like, oh shucks.
I forget.
But sometimes it's like you try not to be, but you want to be in a position, you want to help elevate their style. So sometimes a little bit, it's like, okay, what were you wearing in that round? Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, but I think that's cool. That's okay. Yeah, but don't be so caught up. I think the best advice should always come from for yourself at the end of the day. Yeah, you can have mentors. You should have mentors, and you should have a group of friends that will be able to help you analyze. But at the end of the day, right, you don't have to listen to what I say. This is what I feel like you can work on, but you have the free rights to disagree with me. You get what I mean? I very hate when people fish. They fish you for the compliment. Actually, what do you think? But then they only want to hear the good part, So dance is actually very honest. The way you conduct yourself on the dance floor and outside actually is very honest one.
It's very telling of you as a person.
Exactly. So that's the challenge for my dancers. My advice for young dancers is always do it with the right intention and find your tribe.
I see.
Yeah, a lot of things are actually you cannot answer this question like one paragraph one. There's a lot of things. Yeah, but my aspiration, like what I mentioned, be more holistic. Don't just do dance form, do culture. The whole thing, the art form. The dance segment is just one
part of the culture.
Yeah. The music, That's why I have this space also.
Nice space.
I want this space to maybe someday be a part of it, where dancers come here to do non-dancing things. It's just like my generation, a lot of people have stopped dancing, but we still can come together and then eat together. That's more important than the dance.
I agree. The supper.
Exactly. If you can, after so many years, come back, chill, catch up, even though it's not dancing already, and we can be in the same space and we can then the dance have served its purpose. Yeah. If not, if we beef from the craft that's supposed to glue us together, then you lost the point. You're clouded already. You kind of lost the point now. Yeah, but you must have opinions, but we need to learn how to agree or disagree. Yeah. Then when things get personal, that's where then it's no point already.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? This is the hardest part. This is the hard. So maintaining the peace. That's the direction. It's not just for locals, everybody. Yeah. But I must say though, this new generation of dancers, they are very versatile. They can do showcase, and they can freestyle, and they can do multiple styles. And I think that's something that I have to give it to them, because at my generation, we are more focused on certain
either or something.
Yeah, something like that. So I really, really admire this new group. Like that. Well, last time take 1 year to learn tours.
I see.
You go on P2P, all those software, they teach you nonsense.
I think I've only seen you dance once in person.
Okay.
It was at Full Out.
Oh, that was my best shade of my life.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was like, wow, first time seeing you dance, right?
Which day?
I think it was the second
day was the best.
Okay, I saw you at your peak.
Second day was the best.
I was like, wow, so cool, this guy can dance with yo-yo.
Zaiha's idea.
Oh, is it?
Zaiha and I, we were 11 years old when we started playing yo-yo.
You know Zaya for so long.
No. As in, I seen him at the events,
Oh.
but eventually I didn't make the connection. But when I saw him as a breaker, I realized that he looks familiar. I probably seen him in the yo-yo event, and it confirmed when one day he started playing, and like, hey,
It's
no.
you.
So actually, I've known of Zaya a long
I
time.
didn't know that on the side of being a dope dancer, you also yo-yo player.
Yo-yo is the one that unlocked me. Okay.
Whoa.
I still have my collection from young because I feel that it's like my altar, you know, because last time when I primary school I don't say a word one. I scared one.
Oh.
Public speaking cannot. Yeah. I only know how to go home, eat, do homework, do rock the baby. And around the world. That's all. Then in recess time I go one very sad one, I go fitness corner, then go and do very loser one. Then never do homework, then dictation, I just stand there and everybody can all talk about story. Then the English teacher tell me, hey, why not you tell stories using your yo-yo trick? Okay. So one day I go to the park, I walk my dog, and then I saw the baby, he was rocking in the cradle. Yeah. And then my dream is to go around the world so I can shoot the moon. Oh, standing ovation. Teacher, that was the first public speaking. Then after that, can talk already.
Oh.
Can go to school
So
hall and
yo-yo
tell
was the catalyst.
The yo-yo was, my English teacher was the one that know how to unlock. This story follow me until today. So when I see a kid with any talent, I use it. Yeah, you know, our school saw this girl. She like to do Muay Thai. And our teachers are like, hey, cannot fighting. Cannot. The school's like, come bring her on stage. Somebody hold pads for her. I kick. And that's where her confidence come out.
Wow.
So this thing here about the English
yo-yo.
teacher used the yo-yo to unlock me one will always remain in my mind today.
Wow.
Then my first job as a performer actually play yo-yo. My first job in my life is a yo-yo demonstrator. Yeah.
Oh.
I was sponsored by the company to go around Asia
Around Asia.
Yeah. This company called Duncan.
Okay.
Duncan, yeah, so I was a sponsored member of Duncan. We were like the nerd version of skateboarders, you know. Skateboarders, you know, where we cannot be Tony Hawk, but we do it in our own way.
Okay.
So we are yo-yo players, yeah. So I stopped yo-yoing to transit to street dance.
Okay.
Yeah, but so I was a conversion.
What could have been?
Huh? I don't know. Maybe like a designer or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
But I had many choices in my career. I could be. I was in video production. I could do something with animals. Yeah. So, then dance. So I chose dance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that your background
A lot
outside of dance is so diverse also.
That's because when I'm young, very family dynamics a bit complicated.
I see, understand.
Yeah, so I needed to find a lot of things to keep myself occupied.
Yeah, the outlets.
So during poly, do a lot of things. Come home as late as possible. So what I do, go and learn so many things. So go and learn how to dance. Spend a lot of time in the labs. Wow, Final Cut. Pick up film photography. Experiment. Yeah, things like that. So then everything start to converge out today. So my job now, everything converge. So I got a CCA right now that play yo-yo one. I got my childhood friend to go and coach there.
Wow.
Yeah. Then film photography also I teach for Sec 3. Yeah. Then I teach kids how to DJ.
Wow.
Then my dance CCA, I'm the teacher in charge. For design, I help with the Crest Instagram and social media. So actually my whole life converged in this job.
That's so amazing.
Yeah.
That's so amazing.
So that's why I tell people there's no such thing as when you have something you like, if it's meant to be, it will work one.
Very, this is a Japanese type ikigai or something.
Ikigai, yes, exactly. What's your ikigai, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found my ikigai. Yeah.
That is the.
But it took a long time to get here, lah. You know, I got my stability very late in my 20s. There was a long road of soul searching. It took me so long to realize that, you know, I was very tired of being a performer. Because before that I was a Universal Studios cast member.
Okay.
Doing the parade.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like we rehearse so much for 3 minutes, then you take a bow, everybody moves on in your life.
A bit empty feeling.
Very empty feeling.
Yeah.
You battle, you win, expire. Yeah, you do performances, you do productions in a, wow, you sweat for 4 months, it's gone in 1 hour. So I did feel like this whole period was a little bit, yeah, that's when I realized that actually what I really love is teaching.
I see.
But it took me a long time to come to that realization. So after that, then also I was very fed up with teaching in a studio. I was teaching in 3 studios at the time. Old School, Natasha, recognized for a while. Yeah. Then I realized that there is no, because I don't know who my students are. And then at the end of the day, it's not, yeah, at the end of the day is to basically you need to feed the cycle of the marketing and all that, which is normal, but I found that a little bit draining for a while. Yeah, and that's why I moved to the, so after I stopped Old School, that's where I started to become more quiet already. People started to not know who you are and all that, and I had to be okay with that lah. Yeah, so I went to teach in the schools and all that. Yeah, and then there were more emerging locals at the time. So after a while, people start to kind of like, do not know who you are already. Yeah, but I think that's okay. Yeah, because at the starting, I've always been a fan of the dance. Yeah, like even when I judge, I'm not an analyzer, I'm an appreciator. You know, so it was quite humbling when I go to teach the unis, right? It's like taking a step away from the limelight already. Yeah, and I was very comfortable with that.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah lor. But thankfully, like now, why I still continue to be relevant is because people ask. Yeah, so I didn't have to put myself.
You didn't have to initiate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think this is something that it reminds me why I remain committed to this craft. Yeah, you know, it's the people. Anything you do, whatever craft you do, is the people.
I agree.
Yeah, you surround yourself with toxic people, your experience will be toxic.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like when I went for, I went to RF Jam the first time 2 years ago. I was so excited for the battle, right? But actually I enjoyed the ciphers.
Exactly.
And the suppers.
Everybody says when RF Jam was in Singapore, everybody says they enjoy the wave
Wave house.
the more,
Hanchai.
Yeah. I think this is the
I
thing.
think like we cyphered by the beach at Danang. Wow, it was so fun. Then
I haven't been to Danang.
It's really nice. We'll be reacting to 3 videos.
Okay.
Right. So first one will be 2 of them from R16 that you have curated.
Okay.
Right. The one against Fong and the one against DN. And then the
Dian.
last one will be the Juste Debout battle.
Oh,
Right. So actually, before we start, right, can you also like share with the viewers like the significance of Juste Debout and the significance of R16?
Okay.
Yeah. Because now Juste Debout, like they don't come to
Sure.
Singapore already, right? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
So what was that like?
Okay.
Yeah, before you start reacting.
Wow. Okay. So at that time, when in the street dance world, right, there were a few big events. Like in UK was the UK B-Boy Championships.
Yeah.
In the United States is the freestyle session.
Sessions, yeah.
For Breaking World is Battle of the Year.
Yeah.
Okay. For styles like popping, locking, house, hip hop, basically in Europe they call it standing styles. Yeah, standing style. That means no get down. Yeah, that's why it's called Juste Debout. Juste Debout means just standing.
Yeah.
So Juste Debout is considered like the World Cup of street
It
dance.
really is.
It started from a gymnasium in France, and it became
Yeah.
big, became to a stadium, and after it got qualifiers all
now
over
it's
the
on
world.
a freaking
Yes.
cruise and everything. It's so
Exactly.
insane,
So it was a very big scale event, and the videos that we watched at that time were clips of Juste Debout, like the biggest, highest level of street dance, popping, house, locking.
So how when did Juste Debout come to Singapore, and what was that like?
Yeah, so when Juste Debout was coming to Singapore, and props to Ziming DJ Bolo, who actually brought that in.
Wow.
Well, yeah, he brought it in with his team, and you know, it was a huge weight on his shoulders. He actually bled for this to happen. Yeah, and it came to Singapore in 2010, and it was like, wow, it was unreal for us. It's like, Juste Debout is coming to Singapore.
Yeah,
That is like surreal, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was in 2011. 2011. So, 1 year after I qualified R16. Yeah. So Juste Debout was big, and the Juste Debout Singapore was kind of like the de facto Southeast Asia qualification, because I think the number of foreigners that came in, I think kind of either equal or outnumbered locals. Yeah. So in the 4 styles, I think most of the winners were foreigners. Yeah. Then the only all local winners were me and CK, and for house side you have was it Hans?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think there were only 3 Singaporeans in the whole team
Wow.
that went to represent JD Singapore. Yeah, so it was an honor lah. Suddenly we are on the stage that I see in the videos, like it's like I was not in the right mindset lah. I was in this very surreal mindset. So
Right.
by the time I went there, I think the stage makan me.
Yeah, you just like, am I in a dream? That kind of thing.
So
Yeah.
it's okay. I mean, we wasn't too hard on ourselves.
Mm.
Yeah, but it was just an honor.
It really is.
It's an honor to be there and to bring Singapore colors to the stage. You know, I mean, my performance is another question. It's another
It's
thing
okay.
altogether.
We will go through them together. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so first we'll go through the R16 top 4
Okay.
with you and Diane.
Okay. Before we start this,
Mm.
I was very grumpy on this competition day.
Oh, okay.
I sprained my leg on the audition.
Oh.
My leg was swollen and swelled
Wow.
on my left side because I did a Scooby-Doo, crack! Then I left the stage after that. I want to go home already.
Scooby-Don't.
Scooby-Doo, man. Yeah. So, morale wasn't there already. Then, moreover, the rounds were so long. After audition, you got to wait 2 hours for.
Wow.
After you win the top 16, you got to wait 1 hour. So it's like, I want to go home already.
Oh.
Yeah. But, every round that when the music played,
Wait,
the pain gone.
adrenaline already.
Adrenaline. So this was the competition with, I think really I was in the zone.
Wow.
Yeah. I cannot achieve that.
Anymore.
R16 was the only time. Then Juste Debout, no. Juste Debout, I was thinking a lot.
Right.
More conscious.
I see.
Yeah. Or Diane. Okay.
Right.
So the judge was Locking Khan. At that time was like, I really admired him a lot. So by here I was lost in the music already.
You're here.
Yeah, lost. Look at how skinny I was. Okay, this one I credit the cameraman a lot. Later you see the cameraman will come to my face.
Oh yeah, I know. I watched this video.
Yeah, okay. You
like to interact with the
yes.
other
And after
things,
he spin the camera, you zoom.
You-
Wow! I was like, then it became part of my dance. Last time only cameras can do like that. Now cannot. You use the A7. You want to do everything will fly, man. Okay, let's go.
This like,
Yeah,
wow, so funky.
I never do this move before, so
So you were just in that zone and you just came out of you.
I just came out.
Wow.
And this is the only time you see me do knee drop. I never do knee drop. Now I do knee drop, I go inside the stage.
I could not tell that you had a sprained ankle. No?
Pain.
So, who is this guy?
Then was she's one of the members of Basic 5.
Okay.
Yeah, and one of the more prominent female lockers at that time. Yeah. She's still cool, you see, after many years, you see. The mother already.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why do lockers like to wear stripes?
Stripe was it's a fashion of the 70s. Although some OGs will give you different accounts on why stripes are so significant. Like Tony Gogo explained to us that at that time he wore stripes is because he wanted to pay homage to those who were incarcerated. And then they like to do the suspenders with the X in a subtle tribute to Malcolm X.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know
But
that.
this is not something that this account is not endorsed by every OG. Everybody will tell you different.
Yeah.
But I think to Tony Gogo, this had meaning to him in this way.
Wow.
Yeah. So but the simple answer is in the 70s stripes was the in thing. And it was
Just
what
a fashion. at
yeah,
the
it was
time.
what Don wore.
Oh.
So everybody just wear.
Okay.
So yeah, I think we just keep that same
Same
imagery.
with the hats
the
and,
apple caps and,
and
all
the
that.
high socks and everything.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Right, let's continue.
How do you feel about her now?
Good. Oh, that's what I said. I think she got that wrong, man. This one.
Okay, the camera.
I like this part, the first part.
Paid
My
actor.
yeah, my entry into this role. That's what I was doing with my legs. I like it. This feeling, I was like vibing with it. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Ooh, nice feeling.
I don't know how I came out with that.
You just felt it.
Okay, this part.
Oh.
Okay, you see the guy coming already.
Yeah. On the right, yeah. Really feeling it, man.
So I saw the camera, I was going through the I was like, oh yeah, I don't really know. Then I was like shocked You see. I was like quite impressed. How did he do that? Because I also like cameras at the time. While in the middle of my round, I was thinking, how he do How he do
Oh, that was a moment.
Yeah lor. Oh, but this guy is flashy the way he do the camera. Up, down. But I never get to see his footage anywhere. So, yeah. I like Diane's style actually. Yeah. She's very petite. So I think that was quite different for a lot of people. Yeah.
Why use it to my strength?
Yeah, I think last time was more male dominated. So as a female, I thought
Represented.
alright. You see, this is like dancing is feeling, Actually, this feeling you don't really feel much today already.
This.
Now is because everybody wants to fill everything up in every count. So, but not many people know how to feel, not feel, but feel. So you see, actually, I miss the way she move.
I see.
Yeah. Now I pain already. It's see, I'm looking at my feet. Pain. Every time battle set finish, I feel the pain.
Wow.
I'm thinking about the pain here. Yeah. Then he give me. Then after that, I'm like, shit, I got stay for top 8. Top 4 now. Yeah.
Every OG I speak to, right? Or every pioneer local OG that I speak to, they always tell me the same thing. Every time they win, right? Shit, I still have to stay. I still have to dance. I cannot go and eat. I cannot go and rest.
But really, I had no mood. I really wanted to go home. Really, because I was in so much pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
So how do you feel about the top 4 for you? Like at
I
that
like
moment?
that. I like the top 4
Nice.
better than the finals actually.
Oh.
When I saw I going against Fong jialat lah. This one I can really go home for real already. Yeah. You need to understand at that time but here Fong was like technically untouchable one.
in
Yeah.
Singapore.
Yes.
Wow.
He was very strong. Like I said, I think 1 or 2 years after he started learning from me, he and CK already surpassed.
Wow.
They were doing stuff that I can't do already, you know. Yeah, so going to there, I'm like, okay, never mind, this one, after this one, I can truly go home for real. Yeah, but when the music play, okay, then it just
Outside Theatre.
okay, wow, the event nice, the name.
Yeah, I really like it.
I love
it's so locally,
Yeah,
like only people in Singapore will understand.
well, understand.
Yeah.
Now confirm got agency help them with branding.
Maybe I don't know.
I see a lot. Very good. Hey, come, we digress a lot. Yeah. Blue color. Why I choose blue color? Where is that blue apple cap now? Why?
It's so
can
good,
we
eh?
just pause?
Yeah,
Can we just pause and look at the background of how many hats there were, how many costumes there were? Now where are all the hats?
Damn.
Yeah, all the people.
You gotta
Yeah,
bring it back.
you gotta.
Okay, I feel I still
Maybe-
see where like the
Very hot, very hot. Yeah.
Singapore.
Very hot. Yeah, but
Yeah.
these pants actually Fong introduced the tailor to me.
The blue
That
pants.
time you see what CK was wearing in the center. We all went to the same tailor.
You want to give a shout out to this tailor?
Excellent Silk House,
Oi.
Mr. Ali. He was from Far East, now shift to don't know where already. But
Ui.
yeah, every time he sees us, zoot pants, okay, then he do. Yeah. Yeah,
I see.
okay, let's go.
Actually, I stopped right. Also, not just about the fashion, but also like the notable people that are still in the
Oh
scene.
my god.
Like I see, this is this Bolo?
Yes, Bolo when he had no tummy.
Yeah, I was. You know that time, Doc Ock was telling me,
Yeah.
you want to guess who's that? Then I was like,
Oh
who's this person?
shit, the
This
Bolo.
Bolo.
Dom, Danny,
Yeah.
Zach, Raymond from
Robin,
KL, Robin,
Yeah.
Rob, Pop JJ, Beatbox School, Tyrone, rest in peace. Yeah,
Wow, that's
a lot
so.
of people
yeah.
on this stage. K-Lock! Yeah. I'm surprised he never go home that time. Oh, start already. Don't know this song, but let's go.
It's like it's very clear that you have very good understanding of the technique, but you're not bounded by the technique
Yeah.
when you dance.
Wow.
Okay.
I scared already on the fan. That's why I never. I do this. I do this to stop him from coming. Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Jin.
Oh my
Kai.
gosh! I didn't even notice them.
Yeah. To me, when I'm speaking to him, I tell myself, as long as Fong don't drop his head, he will win already. Yeah. Then I was thinking, wow, you just, I said, Salamat, you got loose. I was concentrating on the head, don't drop me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the significance of the? I know some people put the poker card in their head.
Oh, that one is, I think, the basic 5 thing. I think so. You gotta ask him.
Okay.
Yeah. But I gotta say, his costume damn nice. Aiya, then he dropped his head. To me, I really felt like, aiya, do you?
Not
Yeah.
handsome really.
Huh? No lah.
That's in the
But he always drop his head one. Yeah.
the paper clip or something.
I think his head shape like not optimized. Need to customize something. So it will stay. Yeah.
How do you feel? Okay, how do you feel about your first round with?
Oh, okay.
against Fong?
Okay. You see, even if when I'm saying this right now, yeah, I did a lot of moves that I don't normally do, and even today.
Wow.
So at that moment, a lot of things just come like that. That's why I feel this R16 feeling I can never get back. Yeah, it's my most, I feel, in a way, most authentic in the moment thing. There was this in the moment, but outside of the moment, I really want to go home. But you can ask any of them. I never talked to any of them. I was in a very bad mood.
Oh.
Yeah, and I swollen, and then I feel my shoe very tight.
Right, because of the swelling.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but when the music start, suddenly can. So that duality of the mindset was quite unique to this song. Yeah. It's very funny one. I don't know. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, let's continue.
Let's continue. You saw I scared already. You know why I take out my head?
Why?
I scared after I see Fong head
You
drop.
scared you drop your head?
I scared I drop also. So okay, I need to calibrate my one also. Cause actually this period right, I lost some weight. I was in army. I every day run 2.4 with dog. Yeah. So I was quite slim. So my head shape also shrunk. Then I wear the Apple cap. Then I see I also panic. So I take out. I do like that. Actually, it's to recalibrate. Nobody know, but this is my way of. Yeah. See, I put here. Okay, now it won't drop already. Wow, this song is the only song I know. What the? Okay, you see my legs, huh? What the hell? What is this?
With a swollen ankle.
Yes.
Wow, even on your toes, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. What the hell is that? I pain already. Then I saw Khan there. I was like, okay, I cannot stop.
Hey.
I tired already. Ding, ding, ding. You know why I do that? Because I landed on the feet that I pain. That's why. This one I was damn worried again. I wasn't worried about his technique.
Oh, he spinning the camera again.
Yeah. He like to spin. I was scared that he's gonna drop his head again. You see, he put down.
He prep already, he know already. Fong movement all very sharp.
Very sharp. Wow. But I would say this is not his best lah. Yeah. The previous few rounds was very good. Then drop again. Ayya. Yeah.
Okay. Still in character.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I think at that time, people they don't know me as someone that has a lot of high technique. I think they say I got the feeling.
The feeling down.
Yeah. I think my self-shock is quite evident. Yeah. I did today, but I don't move like that anymore. Yeah. So this is a different phase. But it's still fun to watch. I'm more actually in awe of the people in the background. Yeah.
Very nice of you to have a nice ending to the battle.
Yeah.
The finals.
Yeah, I'm damn tired.
And the crowd waits. One. Here we go.
Don't tell me. Oh, really?
You're like, bro, my leg pain, bro.
I hear haven't. Yeah.
Wow. So how do you feel when you won? Because you thought that.
When I feel my immediate thought is, how to apply this? Because I was still NSF. Yeah. Luckily my officer good .
Okay.
Yeah.
Recorded successfully.
Yeah. Luckily my officer good. He allowed me to go. But he still sent me for training when I went to Korea. Yeah. Also last time in NS I was in the K9 unit. So every day I must run 2.4 with the dog. Yeah. So all of us are running like 9 minutes. Because when you run with a shepherd, you don't run at my pace.
You run at the shepherd.
So that's why I always say, even though I'm chunky, but my best form was when I was at my fittest. So
Right.
actually, I always tell people to
Keep
when
fit
you
lah.
when you have the capacity to keep fit, your optimized body is actually your best tool. Yeah, for me, I just embrace, but I know that like full out, I was leaner also. Yeah, and it was after a period where I was really sick. So actually full out I was in remission,
Oh.
and that was my best form. So full out was also a testament when your body is right, you can do a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Take your health for granted.
Yeah. After R16 2010, my best favorite dance on myself was actually at full out. On the day that you went, actually that was my favorite. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That-
That's insane.
That was like homecoming experience also. Because those people that were here, in the end, were all the cast for full out as well.
That's right. That's right.
KS, me, yeah, Alex.
I think it was it was a holiday for a lot of reasons also, because that was right when COVID.
We were the first show after COVID.
Everyone was so excited just to
Excited
get out of
to
the house to just watch
exactly.
street dance again.
Exactly, and also we were like the plan B lah, because Esplanade imports shows what. They very rarely give a stage for local, so we were the plan B plan that was actually a success.
Wow.
But after that, you see, when we go back to normal programming, they don't really give much like chances for all this. Yeah, the best, most highlighted local show was Koflo's show lor, in the theatre. After that, you don't really see much. So that's why that year, that full out where they gave us the full feature slot, 90 minutes. Wow, that was
so dope.
dope. I think
Shout outs to Scratch Marks.
so shout out to Scratch Marks. Scratch Marks is a whole different episode altogether, but they have done so much to be a bridge in the creative world and the street dance world. They create this long, fat bridge for us. Yeah, they're not poppers. They are artists,
They are really
dancers,
They are really artists.
movers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that will be another episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so next one
Yeah.
will be you at Juste Debout with CK. So, okay, maybe before we watch, can you share also why you felt like you didn't
Juste
Perform
Debout was in a very I'm happy to join. I was very happy to join with CK. Happy to represent Singapore, but I think it's one of my worst performances. Yeah, I would say openly, CK carried us all the way.
Wow.
CK carried. The only thing I was very proud of was my auditions.
Okay.
Yeah, the auditions with the cap, the mystic turn into a part of the musicality. That one I'm very proud. Yeah, I think I did well. I was in the zone, but when
Okay.
the battle started, I was not.
Okay.
I was thinking a lot. Yeah, but CK was totally on fire, and he carried us all the way. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, that
Wait, I
was
need to find it. Where did it go? 20 what?
2011.
Yes,
Was it?
this is the
Oh
one.
my gosh.
Okay, let's watch it together.
Oh. Can we watch it in static? It looks better static than yeah.
Okay, recording next one already.
Okay.
The difference is temper.
Okay, wait, let me rewind it.
Yeah. Can we just
So, okay,
Cos-
could you
cos-
also share like who are these opponents of yours from Sweden? Do you remember?
yeah, the name is What Came Out of the Mothership. It's actually a reference to Parliament Funkadelic. Yeah,
okay.
George Clinton, Parliament Funkadelic. They have a song called The Mothership Connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was basically a very psychedelic song, if you get what I mean. Yeah, so basically they are what came out of that mothership in that song. That's
So
very
interesting.
funky. The moment I saw them reply to us, I know they got it in the bag already. But never mind, I'm just
Like, look at y'all rapping the
look at the color, Singapore color. Yeah, lah, we
Wow.
SG50s, yeah.
patriotic.
Team Singapore, self-proclaimed. I was like, don't know this song.
Look at the pants. Lion City there. Were you overwhelmed by the size of the crowd?
Yes.
It's insane, man.
It's not just a crowd thing. It's a well-educated dance crowd of 30 people who knows what is good stuff. Yeah.
It's not like your random uncle auntie comes support the kid and
Hey, but Juste Debout is big, man.
It is,
When you wear street attire at the airport, the security guard knows, oh, you here for Juste Debout? Go. Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's like they welcome the world.
Wow, that's dope.
You see CK standing at the back looking like that. No emotion. I think he's like, please do more.
Oh, okay.
When she come out of there, I'm like, wow, so funky, you know. I was in awe. Yeah. Her name is, I think, forget her name already, but she was Caro or something like that. Yeah.
I really am envious of how lockers are able to move so funky and so quick and sharp.
Yeah. It's like a lot of the moment and the character and the quirks will all come out, you know.
They're not shy to express themselves, especially for lockers.
Yeah.
Because I'm a popper, right? Sometimes popper sometimes get too serious.
Yeah. Wow, this one is very disgusting. What tag to use? Okay, this part here.
Okay. Hey!
Yeah, I'll place it. This one. Some photographer took the angle from here and has this moment, iconic picture of me like that. And then CK went out and said, ooh. This so moment. But I was so thankful for that picture. Yeah, come on, look at CK. Yeah, it's on fire.
Whoa, almost.
But it's just surreal to see us there. But I just remembered the whole process training for Juste Debout was also very dry to me.
Because you have to keep practicing the
No, it's not that. It's not that. I think it's great. It's just that in that process of preparing, I didn't feel like I was at that most stagnant part of my dance. I was like uninspired. Also, I don't know why. We all just go through that plateau, you know. Yeah, and that year was the year that I ORD also. So a little bit trying to figure out what I want to do in my life. Yeah. So I think collectively the whole part was it was a question mark, you know. Yeah. So when I saw Juste Debout, it was not as great as 1 year before R16. Yeah, I wasn't in that
mindset.
Probably. Yeah.
I see.
That's why I'm not embarrassed to say CK carried us there.
I think in general, right, having Singapore represented on this stage is already a huge win in itself.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not easy to get here.
Correct. I mean, I'm not upset. It is what it is. I don't beat myself out over things like that. But you know, objectively that's the case. But I'm still so happy to be there. Yeah. I was able to go to MC Nasty to tell him in his face that your voice is so iconic. And to see you live, I saw Wiggles for the first time.
You saw the Wiggles first time you saw him?
In Juste Debout here. I saw Khalif first time. Khalif because I watched Dance Delight magazine videos of him. Yeah. And I saw the whole world there. So
the whole world was pretty much there with
exactly. So I saw P-Lock and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that was great. That was the first time I also met Firelock and Hurricane first time. Ray and Flocky, P-Lock, Jimmy So, Letwin, when they blew up was during this year mah. So I met them too. Yeah lor. So it was basically the connection that was very iconic to me. And to see a stadium, the Bercy Stadium, full capacity of street dance whole of Asia, that is amazing.
I feel like if I see that in person, I'll get goosebumps.
You get goosebumps. So when you see people in the moment and then they got cheer, that is the best approval you can get. Yeah. My set was silent.
It's okay.
It's okay. Never mind. It's a tough crowd. Tough crowd. Wow, that was iconic. That's the Did he just OJ us? Oh wow, look at this, so beautiful. Juste Debout has this rule that you can only do two.
Yeah, one tag.
Yeah. So the team from China did two, and they were disqualified.
Yeah, they're quite strict with this rule, right?
Yeah, but their round was so good. Yeah. Woo! See, I'm still their fans. Bruce Kenji.
The organizer.
Yes.
The big boss.
Yes, he's also one of my favorite poppers. But he don't consider himself popper. Damn.
His style is very unique.
Yeah. Oh. You see, that was what I was thinking. Because like you see, I was like here. I was there he goes. Yeah, I can't believe I hear this voice real life in my round, you know.
I think it's the same as like you know John from in Summer Dance Forever, like the organizer, when he says like he calls your name in his voice.
Yeah.
You
You
win
win or lose.
You win or you lose.
You win or you lose. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of history right there.
There's a lot of history. Those were the times. Yeah.
Will you want Juste Debout to come back to Singapore?
Of course, but don't ask me to join.
Ask you judge.
Oh no, I'm not worthy of that seat. Yeah. Judge is actually one of my, whole ecosystem of dance.
Yeah.
Actually, my least favorite thing to do.
Oh, okay.
But I do it because it is my contribution, and kind of like
like you're sharing your knowledge and your experience.
Okay, I mean I volunteer my time and my insights lah. But actually my least favorite thing to do. Yeah.
I think it also stems from dance already being very subjective.
Yeah, it is
Then
subjective.
you're getting even more subjective.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why you can't. How do you totally quantify movement? Yeah. So it becomes it's subjective lah. Yeah. That's why I always also approach the dancers as an audience. When I judge, I'm not analyzing. I'm trying to latch onto you. Bring me on the ride, and if you surprise me, and that's great. So actually, I try to enjoy it as much as possible. I'm not the.
That's like.
Cannot. Yeah.
Other genres.
I don't want to serve as someone to intimidate. Yeah. But I would rather be an audience.
Actually, now that you mention it, right, locking judges are always the most expressive amongst the panel. Like let's say open style, right? You have like hip hop, breaking, or whatever. Or freaking serious.
I feel like why want to suppress my feelings.
Only locking and whacking. I feel it like like so huge fans of the dancers.
Of course, yeah. I think it's like I find it because maybe the nature of style.
Yeah, it's different It's different.
I feel if your poker face is like you suppressing yourself, why you want to suffer? Right? To me, it's easier to just react. Yeah, maybe I give some reference to the dancers. Yeah, so what? Maybe they perform better, but then everybody wins what?
Yeah. Give credit when it's due, though.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes also my occupation hazard will come into play lah. When someone is really offbeat, I will like,
oh my
Just look at my hands.
Oh, you had one.
I was like, look at my hand because I really want them to be
do
on.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
So it's very hard, but it's still I can do, but it's still one of my least favorite thing to do. But I was still obliged and I will honor.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are going to our last segment,
Yeah.
our quick fire segment. I'll just ask you a bunch of questions. You can just answer them at the top of your head.
Sure.
Alright, so first, what is your favorite song to dance to?
Give Me the Night by George Benson.
Ooh, you are the first guest that never said, wow, I got too many to choose from.
I have too many to choose from. But this will be the one. Give Me the Night. Doot, doot.
What about the last song you listened to before you died?
The last song I'll listen to before I die. Get Up Off of That Thing by James Brown. Because that was what started it all. I will just loop it. You know the Chinese funeral got the horns? This one is my version.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the last song.
Okay, who are your top 5 dancers, dead or alive?
Junior from France. Walker.
It doesn't have to be long, it can be any genre.
Yeah, Junior from France. Now this one is tough. This one you're really putting me in a spot. Yeah, Junior from France. Yoshie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Yoshie. Scooby-Doo.
Okay, yeah.
Don Campbell. One more slot, right?
Yes, one more slot.
This is really unexpected. Yeah, I've never told anybody this, but B-Boy True Colors, Farhan, Singapore. He only does one thing.
He does it so well. Abangan, you
Yeah,
heard it here first.
yeah, but he is a very true school. He don't give a shit about what's going on. He just do his thing. But every time he does, can watch him
Forever.
rock.
Yeah.
Top rock forever. That is my 5 for now.
Wow.
I would really want to put in some poppers inside.
Okay,
But
honorable mentions if you want.
Honorable mention,
Yeah.
Bruce Yakenji.
Yeah.
Hey, no, sorry. Bruce Yakenji and one more. Sorry.
Oh,
Junior Boogaloo.
okay.
Junior Boogaloo, underrated, but Junior Boogaloo.
Wow, I never expected you to say Junior Boogaloo.
I mean, you just look at the guy, the way he dance.
Smooth like
He's
butter.
smooth and he's chill. You
Yeah.
know. If you look at the expression, he could be dancing and petting a dog at the same time. It's that same feeling. He's like so calm, but yet he takes you on a trip. You know.
It is a trip to watch him dance in person.
Oh, you're making me go in circles and in all shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
7. That was 7 choices. That is hard. That is tough.
Thank you,
But
thank you.
yeah, I gave you my 7.
Thank you. So, what is one food or dish that you recommend to international dancers visiting Singapore?
3 words. 菜刀粿.
White or black?
This one will come to my next accompanying drink. Michael Jackson. Black or white? Black and white.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a local. Only locals will know about Michael Jackson. this
Yeah,
drink.
this one.
Yeah.
I tell all my local friends, all my overseas, you go there, you say Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
They say, you just say only. Don't want
They
lah,
will
you
know.
kidding or not? One Michael Jackson. Wow, really they black and white. Yeah.
It's soya bean milk.
Correct. You
with
go to
crushed jelly.
you go to Chong Pang Market,
Yeah.
you go to the soybean store, the black and white, you will see one symbol of Michael Jackson, the leg. Yes. Yeah. So this one, carrot cake, both also can lah. Just buy both lah. Yeah, then Michael Jackson.
Hey,
Yeah,
alright.
these two, yes.
Okay, what is your favorite dance shoe?
Favorite dance shoe, any straight bottom shoes with not so elevated heel.
Sweat bottom shoes.
Yes. So that's my favorite. But leceh, yeah, need to clean and all that. But because suede bottoms has the perfect traction and slide balance. Got traction to grip, and you want to do James Brown slide, very
like hush
smooth.
puppies that type.
Yeah, I think better balance hush puppies. But the downside is that suede will collect dust, so you have to keep brushing.
Okay.
But if you have a dance mat and suede bottom shoes,
beautiful.
and the suede bottom shoes must be made of leather, because leather molds to your feet. It's the most comfortable stuff ever. Yeah, suede bottom shoes. Go to Orchard Plaza, go to Meidong Dance Footwear, you go and buy the suede bottom shoes. If you're a house dancer, if you're a popper, you have your locker, invest in a pair. Yeah.
Wow.
$100 is less than your Air Force.
Send a referral link already.
Yeah. Use this coupon over here. No, just kidding. Yeah. But really, suede bottom shoes.
Okay.
If you're talking about sneakers, I have no comments. It's subjective. Yeah.
Okay. So last question.
Ah.
If you could pick up another style, which would it be and why?
Wow, this one I'm a bit embarrassed to say,
That's
but
it,
it's more like retrospect.
Okay.
I wish that I have a better body so that I can do contemporary dance.
Oh. Wow.
I wish I was 20 years younger,
Okay.
a better body, somebody who have takes care of my body more, that I can move. Because actually, to be honest, I'm really selective on my time right now. But if I have to make time to go to it, I actually watch a lot of contemporary concerts.
Wow.
More than street dance.
Wow.
I watch THE a lot, I watch Frontier a lot.
Wow.
Anything.
Is there a reason why you gravitate towards contemporary shows?
I think I've lived with this conception that street dance is very free. That we are very free of style. We are very free. No. Okay, sorry. This one wrong timing. We are very free, and we have many styles.
Yes.
But contemporary is really free of style.
It's just
Movement. I always love watching house dancers and hip hop dancers because of the flow. Yeah. But then we also are bounded by vocabulary. Yeah, and I think contem dancers are not bounded by vocabulary. They move with an idea, and I think the way they move, I feel is a testament of the beauty of how the body can move. And I always have respect. It's just that I do not know how to conduct myself in a contemporary show, because you always see the hands go up, and that's me. It's like, then I'll be like, yeah. Everybody's like, everybody is so quiet and silent. But
it's a very different energy.
It's very different energy. But I love it. You know, when I see dancers just melt and slow, it's so mesmerizing. And I think there's a lot of respect in both camps. Like contemporary dancers, they see us and they
There's
feel
a beauty in it also.
yes, and we see them. I think there's a lot of crossovers right now, especially when breakers cross over to contempt.
Wow,
I think
like
that is
insane.
the ultimate. I think that is the ultimate celebration of the body, what the body can do. Yeah, so I like that. I find that very mesmerizing. But I can only spectate. I have a lot of respect for contemporary dancers because they put their bodies through so much.
Yeah.
They have a lot of. I like it that they have a respect for the space. They are very sensitive beings. Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yes, sir. She's also exercising her.
You doing your red
Hey,
is it?
hey,
Hey, your
hey,
leg, hey, hey.
Your leg. She numb, that's why. She got pins and needles. Every time she long. She will buy car now.
Ayo, so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, I think they put their bodies through a lot. Yeah, and then I like it that they are very like, what are they doing?
I feel like
Yeah.
you could make the argument that contemporary dancers are like the most
Free.
free. Like really the definition of free, contemporary.
But they put a lot of expectation on themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of beauty. So I see it. Yeah. Chelsea, come here. Chelsea, come here.
Okay, come, Chelsea, come. End the episode with us, come.
Come. You must say like, comment, subscribe. Just kidding. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the thing lah about. So I actually yeah. So me and my girlfriend we like to go and watch all these shows. Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes a lot of people, hey, where you go? Actually, I
Watch contemporary show.
I watch contemporary show.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on to my show.
Yeah.
And also for allowing us to shoot in your house. It's a very beautiful,
Thank you.
house.
It's
Yeah.
my sanctuary.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, that's all for us. See you guys next time.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.